Hey Gemini, I need to talk to you about something that just came through in this reading, and honestly, I am getting goosebumps right now because what I'm seeing here is absolutely transformative. I just pulled cards for you, and the energy that is coming through is so powerful, so abundant, and so aligned with everything you have been manifesting that. I had to sit here for a moment just to process it all. So let me share what came through because this is your time, Gemini. This is the moment where everything shifts, where the universe finally says yes to all those dreams you have been holding on to, where the blessings start flowing in ways that feel almost surreal. I am talking about financial abundance, emotional fulfillment, opportunities that seem to appear out of nowhere, and this beautiful sense of alignment where you finally feel like everything is falling into place exactly as it should. The first card that came out for you is the Tower, and I know what you are thinking right now. You're probably like, oh no, that sounds scary, but listen to me carefully because this is actually the breakthrough you have been waiting for. The Tower is not here to destroy you. It is here to dismantle everything that has been blocking your blessings. Think about it, Gemini. How long have you been operating from old patterns? Old beliefs about money, old ideas about what you deserve? The Tower is coming in to say those structures need to collapse so something infinitely better can be built in their place. I am seeing that you have been holding on to certain fears around financial security. Maybe you have been in a scarcity mindset for so long that even when opportunities come your way, you second guess them. Maybe you have been playing it safe, staying in situations that feel secure but do not actually allow you to grow or expand into your full potential. The Tower is that lightning bolt moment where the universe says enough. It is time for you to step into a completely new paradigm around abundance. This might feel uncomfortable at first because change always does. But I am seeing that on the other side of this Tower moment is a version of your life that is so much more prosperous, so much more aligned, so much more fulfilling than what you have been experiencing. What I find really interesting about the Tower showing up first is that it is creating space. You cannot receive new blessings if your hands are full of old stuff, right? So this card is basically the universe doing a deep clean of your energy field. Your belief systems, your circumstances, making room for all the incredible things that are about to pour in. And I am not talking about small incremental changes here, Gemini. I am talking about rapid transformation, sudden shifts that completely alter your trajectory. Within the next few weeks or months, you might find that something you thought was stable suddenly changes, but instead of panicking, I want you to trust that this is happening for you, not to you. This is the universe removing obstacles you did not even know were in your way. The second card that showed up is 10 of Wands, and okay. This is where things get really real because I can feel how exhausted you have been. This card is showing me that you have been carrying so much on your shoulders, Gemini. Too many responsibilities, too many obligations, too many things that honestly are not even yours to carry. You have been the person everyone depends on, the one who solves all the problems, the one who keeps everything together even when you are falling apart inside. And the 10 of Wands is here to say, listen, you cannot step into the abundant future that is waiting for you while carrying all of this weight. Here is what I am seeing specifically. You have been overextending yourself financially, emotionally, and energetically. Maybe you have been working multiple jobs or side hustles just to make ends meet. Maybe you have been supporting other people at the expense of your own well-being. Maybe you have been saying yes to things out of obligation rather than genuine desire. The 10 of Wands is showing me that this pattern has brought you to a breaking point, but here is the beautiful thing, Gemini. Recognizing that you are carrying too much is the first step toward putting some of these burdens down. What needs to happen now is a radical assessment of your life. You need to look at everything you are doing, every commitment you have made, every responsibility you have taken on, and ask yourself honestly, does this serve my highest good? Does this align with where I am trying to go? Is this bringing me closer to my dreams or keeping me stuck in survival mode? Because I am seeing that at least half of what you are carrying right now can and should be released. Some of these burdens you can delegate to others, some you can simply walk away from, and some will naturally fall away as you start prioritizing differently. The reason this card is so Important in the context of the blessings coming your way is that you cannot receive abundance while operating from a place of depletion. The universe wants to pour blessings into your life, but if you are exhausted, burnt out, and running on empty, you will not have the energy to recognize these opportunities, let alone act on them. So the Ten of Wands is your permission slip to start saying no, to start setting boundaries. To start protecting your energy like it is the most valuable resource you have, because honestly, Gemini, it is. Now the third card is Eight of Cups, and this one brought tears to my eyes when I pulled it because I can feel the emotional weight of what you have been going through. The Eight of Cups is about walking away from situations that no longer nourish your soul, even when it is hard, even when it feels scary, even when part of you wants to stay because it is familiar. I am seeing that there is something in your life right now. Maybe a relationship, maybe a job, maybe a living situation, maybe even a version of yourself that you have outgrown. And you know deep in your heart that it is time to move on, but you have been hesitating. The Eight of Cups is the universe giving you confirmation that yes, it is time to go. Yes, it is okay to leave behind what no longer serves you. Yes, there is something better waiting for you, even if you cannot see it yet. I am seeing that you have been in a phase of deep spiritual and emotional growth, Gemini. And part of that growth means recognizing when you have reached the end of a chapter. This card is not about giving up. It is about having the wisdom and courage to know when to walk away. What makes this particularly relevant to your abundance? Reading is that often our biggest blessings cannot reach us because we are still energetically tied to situations from our past. Maybe you have been staying in a job that pays the bills, but drains your soul. And because you are in that job, you are not available for the career opportunity that would actually light you up and pay you more. Maybe you have been in a relationship that is comfortable but unfulfilling. And because you are in that relationship, you are not open to meeting someone who would truly cherish you. The Eight of Cups is saying that sometimes the most courageous thing you can do is turn your back on what is merely okay and trust that something amazing is waiting for you. I am also seeing that this walking away period might involve some solitude, some time alone to really figure out who you are and what you want. And I know for Gemini energy that can feel uncomfortable because you are social. You like having people around. You thrive on connection and communication. But this Eight of Cups journey is asking you to get quiet, to go inward, to really listen to your own inner voice without all the external noise and opinions. This is where you are going to find the clarity you need to make decisions that truly align with your soul purpose. The fourth card that came through is Ace of Cups, and oh my goodness, Gemini. This is where the magic starts to happen. After the releasing, after the walking away, after the deep inner work, here comes this beautiful new emotional beginning. The Ace of Cups represents a fresh start in the realm of feelings, relationships, and spiritual connection. I am seeing that you are about to experience a profound opening of your heart, a renewal of hope, a reconnection with joy and love in ways you might have forgotten were possible. On a practical level, the Ace of Cups can indicate new relationships coming into your life. And these are not just any relationships, Gemini. These are soul connections. People who see you, appreciate you, celebrate you for exactly who you are. If you are single, this could be indicating a new romantic connection that feels completely different from anything you have experienced before. Someone who shows up with emotional maturity, genuine affection, and consistent actions that match their words. If you are in a relationship, this could represent a renewal or a deepening of your connection. A phase where you both recommit to each other with more consciousness and intention. But the Ace of Cups is not just about romantic love. It is about self-love too. I am seeing that as you release old patterns and walk away from what no longer serves you, you are going to rediscover yourself. You are going to fall in love with your own life again. You are going to feel that spark of excitement about your future, that sense of possibility that maybe has been dormant for a while. And this internal shift, this emotional renewal, is going to change everything because when you start showing up with that kind of energy, you become magnetic. You attract opportunities, people, and circumstances that match your vibration. What I find particularly beautiful about the Ace of Cups in your reading is that it is connected to the theme of blessings and abundance. Emotional fulfillment is abundance. Feeling loved, feeling connected, feeling like your heart is full, that is wealth that no amount of money can buy. And when you have that internal sense of richness, when you feel emotionally satisfied and spiritually aligned, the external abundance flows so much more easily. It is like you are signaling to the universe that you are ready, you are open. You are available to receive all the good things that are meant for you. The fifth card is Eight of Wands and Gemini. I am getting so excited because this card is all about speed, momentum, and things happening fast. After all that releasing and emotional renewal, the Eight of Wands is saying get ready because everything is about to accelerate. I am seeing opportunities flying toward you. Messages coming in, phone calls, emails, unexpected encounters, things moving forward with a pace that might actually surprise you. This is not a slow unfolding. This is rapid manifestation, specifically with the theme of blessings and money. The Eight of Wands is indicating that financial opportunities are going to present themselves quickly. Maybe you get offered a new job out of the blue. Maybe a project you pitched suddenly gets approved. Maybe money you were owed finally comes through. Maybe an investment pays off. Maybe someone wants to hire you for your skills and talents. The key thing about Eight of Wands energy is that you need to be ready to act quickly. When these opportunities show up, you cannot overthink them or second-guess yourself. You need to move with confidence and trust your instincts. I am also seeing that communication is going to play a huge role in your blessings arriving. Maybe you need to send that email you have been putting off, make that phone call, reach out to that person. Put yourself out there in some way. The Eight of Wands is ruled by Mercury energy, which is very much your vibe as a Gemini. So this is you operating in your natural element. Use your gift for communication, your ability to connect with people, your talent for expressing ideas clearly and persuasively. This is not the time to stay quiet or play small. This is the time to let people know what you are capable of, what you are looking for, what you have to offer. What I love about the Eight of Wands in combination with the other cards is that it shows the universe responding to your shifts. You do the inner work. You release what does not serve you. You open your heart to new possibilities and boom, the universe sends opportunities flying your way. This is confirmation that you are on the right path, that the changes you are making are aligned with your highest good, that you are moving in the direction of your dreams at exactly the right pace. The sixth card that appeared is King of Wands, and this card is giving me such confident, powerful, abundant energy. The King of Wands is a natural leader, someone who knows their worth, someone who takes bold action, someone who creates success through sheer force of vision and determination. I am seeing that you are stepping into this energy, Gemini. You are claiming your power. You are recognizing that you have the ability to create the life you want through your own efforts and initiative. What this means practically is that you are being called to step up and take charge of your financial future. No more waiting for permission. No more hoping someone else will save you or provide for you. No more playing the victim to circumstances. The King of Wands is saying you have everything you need within you to build wealth, to create opportunities, to make things happen. This might mean starting that business you have been thinking about, asking for that raise, investing in yourself and your skills, putting your work out into the world with confidence. I am also seeing that the King of Wands represents a mentor or influential person who might come into your life to help you level up. This could be someone who sees your potential and wants to support you, someone who opens doors for you, someone who teaches you about money management or business or how to build sustainable wealth. Pay attention to who shows up in your life over the coming weeks, especially people who embody success, leadership, and abundance. These connections are not random. They are part of the blessings that are coming your way. The King of Wands is also about taking calculated risks. Not reckless gambling, but strategic moves that have the potential for significant payoff. I am seeing that you might be presented with an opportunity that feels a little scary, a little outside your comfort zone, but also exciting and aligned with your vision. The King of Wands energy says, go for it, trust yourself, take that leap. You have the skills, the intelligence, the resourcefulness to handle whatever comes your way. And often the biggest rewards come from being willing to bet on yourself when everyone else is playing it safe. The 7th card is Death, and before you freak out, let me explain what I'm seeing, because this card is actually incredibly positive in the context of your reading. Death is about complete transformation, the ending of one cycle and the beginning of another. It is about shedding old skin, releasing old identities, allowing yourself to die to who you used to be so you can be reborn as who you are meant to become. And in a reading about blessings and abundance, this is confirming that you are going through a complete metamorphosis in your relationship with money, success, and worthiness. I am seeing that the old version of you who struggled, who worried about money, who felt like you never had enough, who operated from scarcity and fear, that version is dying. And I know that might sound dramatic, but it is true, Gemini. You are literally becoming a different person energetically. The beliefs you used to hold about what you deserve, about how hard you have to work for money, about whether abundance is even possible for you, all of that is being transformed at the deepest level. The Death card is also about letting go of control. Sometimes we hold on to situations, relationships, or ways of being because we think we need them to survive. But the universe has something better planned. Death is the card that says surrender, trust the process. Allow yourself to be transformed even when it feels uncertain or uncomfortable. I am seeing that you might experience some grief or sadness as you let go of old parts of yourself or old chapters of your life. And that is completely normal. But on the other side of this death and rebirth process is a version of you who is more aligned, more empowered, more magnetic, and more abundant than you can currently imagine. What I find really powerful about death appearing in your spread is that it confirms this is not just surface-level change. This is soul-level transformation. You are not just getting a new job or a financial windfall. You are fundamentally shifting your entire energetic relationship with abundance. And when that shift happens at such a deep level, the external manifestations are inevitable. You cannot stay the same internally and expect your external circumstances to change. And the Death card is saying you are doing that deep internal work that makes lasting external change possible. The 8th card is the Moon, and this one is really interesting because the Moon is all about intuition, dreams, the subconscious, and trusting what you cannot see. In the context of blessings and abundance, the Moon is telling you that not everything is as it appears right now. There is more happening beneath the surface than you realize. More support coming your way than is visible. More magic unfolding than you can currently perceive. I am seeing that you need to pay attention to your dreams right now, Gemini. Both your literal dreams while sleeping and your metaphorical dreams for your future. The Moon is saying that your subconscious mind is processing a lot right now, working through old fears and patterns, and also receiving guidance and downloads from your higher self and spirit guides. You might have been having vivid dreams, strange coincidences, moments of intuition where you just know something without being able to explain how you know. Trust all of that. Your intuition is one of your greatest assets right now. The Moon is also cautioning you about illusion and confusion. Not everything that looks like an opportunity actually is one, and not everything that looks scary actually poses a real threat. You need to develop discernment, to look beyond surface appearances, to trust your gut feeling about people and situations. If something feels off, even if it looks good on paper, pay attention to that feeling. And if something feels right, even if it seems uncertain or unclear, trust that too. In terms of abundance, the Moon is suggesting that blessings might come to you in unexpected ways, through unconventional paths, in forms you did not anticipate. Stay open, stay flexible, do not get too attached to how you think things should unfold. The universe works in mysterious ways, and sometimes the greatest gifts come wrapped in packages we almost did not recognize. I am also seeing that you might receive financial blessings through creative pursuits, intuitive work, or anything that involves imagination and artistry. If you have been feeling called to explore creative projects or develop your psychic abilities, The moon is encouraging you to follow those impulses because they could lead to unexpected abundance. The ninth card that showed up is Knight of Pentacles, and honestly, Gemini, this is such a grounding, stabilizing energy after all the intensity of the previous cards. The Knight of Pentacles is methodical, practical, reliable, and dedicated. This card is saying that while you are going through all this transformation and experiencing rapid shifts and opening to new possibilities, you also need to stay grounded in practical action and consistent effort. What I am seeing is that the blessings coming your way are not just going to fall into your lap with no effort on your part. Yes, there is divine timing and universal support and magical synchronicity, but you also need to do your part. You need to show up every day, put in the work, stay committed to your goals even when progress feels slow. The Knight of Pentacles is about building wealth steadily, creating sustainable systems, developing good financial habits that will serve you for the long term. This card is particularly important for you, Gemini, because your natural tendency is to jump from thing to thing, to get excited about new ideas and then lose interest once the novelty wears off. The Knight of Pentacles is asking you to stick with something, to see it through, to be patient with the process of building real, lasting abundance. Maybe this means finally creating that budget and actually following it. Maybe it means committing to a savings plan. Maybe it means investing time and energy into developing a skill that will increase your earning potential. Maybe it means building a business slowly and sustainably rather than chasing quick wins. I am also seeing that the Knight of Pentacles can represent money coming to you through your work, through employment, through providing a service or creating something of value. This is not lottery win energy. This is you getting paid what you are worth for your time, skills, and expertise. And honestly, that is even better because it is sustainable. It is something you can count on. It is building a foundation for long-term prosperity. The blessings that are coming your way include opportunities to prove yourself, to demonstrate your competence, to show what you are capable of. When you apply yourself fully, the 10th and final card in your reading is Seven of Cups in Gemini. This card is so perfect for you because it is all about having options, multiple possibilities, dreams, and visions for your future. The Seven of Cups is showing me that you are entering a phase where you have more choices available to you than you have had in a long time. The struggle and limitation you have been experiencing is giving way to abundance of opportunity, and while that is exciting, it also requires you to be discerning about what you actually pursue. Here is what I am seeing specifically. You are going to be presented with multiple paths forward, multiple ways you could earn money, multiple opportunities that all seem appealing. And the challenge is not going to be finding opportunities, it is going to be choosing which ones to focus on. The Seven of Cups is warning you not to scatter your energy across too many things, not to chase every shiny object that appears, not to get so caught up in dreaming about possibilities that you never actually commit to anything. What you need to do is get really clear about what you actually want. Not what sounds good, not what other people think you should do, not what seems safe or impressive, but what genuinely excites you, what aligns with your values, what feels true to who you are at your core. The Seven of Cups is saying that yes, you can have the abundant life you have been dreaming of, but you need to be intentional about creating it. You need to choose your path with consciousness and then commit to walking that path with focus and determination. Also seeing that the Seven of Cups is reminding you to stay grounded in reality while pursuing your dreams. Some of the options that present themselves might look amazing but lack substance, might promise more than they can deliver, might be more illusion than actual opportunity. Use that Mercury-ruled Gemini intelligence to evaluate opportunities critically. Ask questions, do your research, make sure the foundation is solid before you invest your time, energy, or money. The biggest blessings are the ones built on truth and substance, not fantasy and wishful thinking. So Gemini, let me bring all of this together for you because what I am seeing in this reading is absolutely extraordinary. You are in the middle of a complete life transformation. The old structures that have been limiting you are crumbling. You are releasing burdens that were never yours to carry. You are walking away from what no longer serves you. And you are opening yourself to a completely new level of emotional fulfillment and spiritual alignment. And as you do all of this inner work, as you shift your energy and change your vibration, the universe is responding by sending opportunities, connections, and blessings your way at an accelerated pace. The abundance that is coming to you is not just financial. Although yes, money is definitely part of the picture. You are being blessed with opportunities to step into your power, to claim your authority, to build something meaningful and sustainable. You are being blessed with new relationships that nourish your soul. You are being blessed with clarity about your path and confidence in your ability to walk it. You are being blessed with intuition and insight that will guide you toward your highest good. You are being blessed with choices and possibilities and the freedom to create the life you have been dreaming of. But here is the thing, Gemini. These blessings require something from you. They require you to be brave enough to let go of the old, to trust the transformation process, to take action when opportunities present themselves, to stay grounded and practical even as you dream big, to be discerning about where you invest your energy, and to believe that you are worthy of receiving all the good things that are coming your way. The universe is saying yes to you. Your spirit guides are supporting you. Your higher self is leading you toward your purpose and your prosperity. Everything you have been through, all the struggles and challenges and lessons, they have been preparing you for this moment. You are ready. You are capable. You are deserving. And the blessings are already on their way. So stay open, stay present, stay committed to your growth and your goals. Keep doing the inner work, keep releasing what does not serve you. Keep showing up with integrity and effort. Trust the timing, trust the process, trust yourself. Because Gemini, everything you have been dreaming of is not only possible, it is inevitable. You are stepping into your most abundant timeline, and I am so excited for you to experience everything that is coming your way. Thank you so much for being here with me for this reading. I hope this resonated with you and gave you some insight and encouragement for the journey ahead. Remember that you are supported, you are loved, and you are absolutely capable of creating the life you desire.